So listen, Kanye West
Man.
recently released new Yeezys for $20, reportedly selling $3 million worth of product within the first 24 hours. Kanye made a cryptic post speaking on the situation where he essentially crashed out on like Jewish folks last year, and he sort of incorporated his new shoe dropping and the success to the crash out and people thinking that he was done. So let's play. Well, let's pull up the post and then I will read it while it's on the screen for the folks to see. So Kanye said, "Rap goat, beats goat, album goat, clothes goat, prophecy goat, choir goat, shoes goat, money goat, post goat, tweet goat, and all type of goats." Okay, all right, and like he says, mass crash out car, crash out goat, etc., etc. They told you I was dead, broke, clone. Do this sound like a clone? I don't take advice. I give it. I do and say what the F I want to say, when I want to say, how I want to say, whenever I want to say it. Everybody wanted to know what would happen if Ye never got money again. I guess we'll never effing know. We'll never effing know. I'm rich forever and ever in every lifetime. So what he's referring to in this is when he crashed out and chose to be an anti-Semite, he lost a lot of deals. He went from a billionaire to like I think like 200 million, right? And people thought it was over for him. He's now saying, listen, I'm now in a position where I'm not a billionaire, but I'm still rich. I can say what I want to say now because all my contracts is gone. Now I can just travel with like my hot wife, and I can just like do my drops. I can collect the easy $3 million in every drop every week. You feel me? And do my thing and live. Now, here's the question, man. Do y'all feel like Kanye West is currently in a better position now than he was pre-cancellation?
Hell no.
Okay,
Nah.
why?
Because you're never going to get to the heights of when you were actually being backed by a giant corporate company like Adidas. Like, they were making billions together, and like he threw all that away over some pretty dumb shit. I feel like right now, like stuff like this is Kanye. He's in the energy arc of his usual kind of crash out phase.
Him and taking the meds.
In 2 months, we're going to see a divorce. We're going to see like a beef. Like, it's just going to be collapse of everything. Again, it's the usual Kanye.
Here, right? You see, listen. So when we think about the height of Kanye, right? So I'm thinking about like pre Yeezus, right? When he was doing these like interviews.
That's the height of Kanye.
No, right? In terms of him doing like these interviews before Yeezus and talking about like we are slaves to the infrastructure and you feel me, right?
Yeah.
And going off, and then he sort of like got into altercation with Sway where he's talking about how they won't let me in, right? They want me to be a slave. They won't let me in. And then Sway said, why don't you just do it yourself? You feel me? And then like he like crashed out, deservedly so. Like, bro, it ain't that easy, bro. Listen, you don't get in unless the infrastructure lets you in, right? So when you were that free before where you could really speak that way, now I do believe what like Kanye says is anti-Semitic and he was dead wrong for that. But if he's in a mindset of me being able to speak how I want to speak is more important than having $1 billion, especially if I'm forever gonna be rich. I don't care about having $1 billion when I can have 100 million. Then it's kind of like 100 million with free speech versus having $1 billion. You think that the height is still him having $1 billion or him having 100 million and having free speech?
Well, if he's being true to his principles and he would rather have his free speech to just be wildly anti-Semitic and be worth $100 million, and that means more to him than just being a billionaire and being rich.
Which is dumb.
No, that is dumb. It's poor emotional intelligence because really, if his mission was truly in life, I want to impact as many people as possible with my clothes, with my designs, with my art. The best way to do that is with a big corporate machine like Adidas, a big record label. I can't remember the label that he was with, but like doing it within these big infrastructures where you can impact a lot more people rather than doing it yourself. And if all you got to do to be a billionaire and to stay in that is to not be anti-Semitic publicly, just shut the fuck up.
Oh, wait. Or don't be anti-Semitic behind the scenes as well.
Yeah, ideally just don't be anti-Semitic.
Right.
But at the bare minimum, just keep it in your head. At the bare minimum, like I'm saying don't be anti-Semitic full stop, because I wouldn't condone that whatsoever. But if that's the way he feels, He should have just said, for the sake of what I'm trying to achieve, my overall mission, I'm gonna just leave it alone. He wouldn't like it being discriminated against the other way around if somebody was prejudiced towards black people overtly to his face. So why does he feel like he could do that to the Jewish community? Well, and then Adidas. The shoes are for everybody. Like it's you know what I mean? They're not trying to exclude people. They're just trying to make commerce and like sell shoes. And so yeah, he like really crashed out. But if that's really like what he deep down believes, like I need to be able to insult Jewish people to feel good in my soul, then I guess that's what you have to do.
Like you see, like I feel like people like Kanye and Myron, I feel like because they're possibly
don't put Myron up there with Kanye.
Bro, threw Myron in the mix, you know, spice it up with a little Myron as well.
People like Kanye,
he's not even on that level, nigga,
are probably low IQ in some stance to where they are unable to distinguish between the Jews and the infrastructure, right? Meaning this, your issue is with the infrastructure, meaning you believe there's a good old boys club that's not allowing you in. And I'm here to tell Kanye that good old boys club includes the wealthy in general, meaning if you are a black billionaire, a white billionaire, a Jewish billionaire, you're in that good old boys club, and y'all are doing whatever y'all can do, you know, to dictate. Like, hey, for example, right? There's in Texas right now, some like lawmakers just did a press conference, right? Some billionaire,
2 billionaires are trying to take over Texas.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But though, it's white Christian nationalists though, right? So billionaire white Christian nationalists are trying to buy up the Texas, like, I guess, like representatives, right? So if you have that going on, then obviously it's not a Jewish thing per se, it's a wealthy thing, it's an infrastructure thing, right? And I feel like with Kanye, it's very easy to fall into like the conspiracy of, these Jewish people are in this, or in like this position, which is, yes, it's true, they're also there as well, but, you know, and Elon Musk is a white Christian nationalist, right? Like, you know, and Jeff Bezos, is he Jewish, Josh, or white? Right? Like,
who? Bezos.
Yeah, because Bezos don't sound like a Jewish name. He's white, right? Again, he's a white Christian. Like, so like when you have...
Yeah, but you can find people at the heights of society of any race. Like, you could take the 5 richest black people in America, in the entertainment industry. Oh, look at all of these black people. Oh, they're running the entertainment industry. If you skew that, you see these things going around on Reddit, and it's like, you know, some crazy Star of David and a bunch of faces of people saying, this is who runs the industry. It's like, bro, I could just fill a fucking PDF with a bunch of black people and make the same argument. I feel like people should just be tolerant of each other and just, like, stop. I don't know, this whole anti-Semitic wave that's going on right now is just, like, it's really lame and embarrassing. And I feel like Ye was like really one of the first people in the public media to really put his neck out and do. He was doing the whole like I love Hitler thing.
Yeah,
and it's just
a mistake, bro.
It's just lame.
Yeah, right.
Like, tarnished his whole legacy. And
Nah,
his business.
Bully. Nah. That's too far. Listen,
Bully.
Right? No,
it ain't too far though.
No,
I think
tarnished among who though?
Don't hit the same for everyone.
For everyone though, because I feel like even as black people and shit, like. I fought with Kanye to this day. Like a lot of that shit he was saying, he said that shit, and he probably had a reason to say because he felt like you could say certain shit about Jewish people, and then he said he felt like you could say certain shit about black people that you can't say about Jewish people. So
when he started cooning, that right there made black people kind of say, "Hey, but the Jewish shit it made black people think about nothing."
Nah, but what I'm trying to say is like I feel like his legacy just don't hit the same anymore. As in like he's never gonna do the numbers that he used to do. Like even now, like we're looking at his new shoe. Like I don't know if that's it. Like, I think that it kind of, like, affected his business, and that is his legacy.
Killed the aura for sure. Aura
killed
points
his
went
aura
down.
for sure. And don't get me wrong, he's just had a #1 album, Carnival went #1. He had a #1 song and shit, but it just don't hit the same.
It don't hit the same, bro. When you ain't got the backing from the Jews.
He don't even got Jay-Z standing next to him like how he used to have Jay-Z and Beyonce standing next to him. So, like, he can't even have, like...
Everyone's scared to be next to him because of what he's saying, bro. So he's marginalized himself.
He's always going to turn on you.
No, listen, like, right now, his career may not be in, like, the heights, but in terms of what he's done, his legacy, bro, Kanye work of art was always something for black people, meaning I don't care if white folks, if Jewish folks, if Hispanic folks don't appreciate it as they should. Jesus Walks will always be played at every march, right? When we're marching and protesting for our own, rather it's for George Floyd or like whoever, Kanye West is coming on. Like how much Kanye West means to a generation. So what he has done for black folks, The only part where he was risking tarnishing his legacy was when he was on his coon shit, right? When like he was saying,
like
yo,
slavery was a choice.
Yeah, right.